Hey guys, Vaping Gal Philly here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to build the Plume Veil. I'm going to show you it broken apart, break it down for you, show you as much as I can, and then I'm going to build it for you and show you how it vapes. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Okay, so here we have the parts of the Plume Veil. This is the interior part that goes up in the top cap. You have some air holes up here, and when you put this insert in and you screw it up top via your drip tip, it will either cut off that airflow or leave it open for you. So what I do is I just hold it upside down, I get it in there good, put my drip tip in the top, and screw it up in like that. So it's sitting in there. It's got airflow here. This will go over your negative post, and I'll show you that in just a moment. And then it's got some slat styles on the side. So on the bottom, you've got two center post holes and two negative holes. And on each side, there is a hole that you will connect your cap over the top of and line up with so that you have airflow going underneath your negative posts as well as coming from the sides and from the top. So let me grab we'll use my MVP here and I'll put it on top of there. I won't be able to pulse it, but I can show you how to build it here. Hopefully that's high enough. Got some 26 gauge wire here I'm going to be using. And I just use my little clippers here. And I'm going to be wrapping this around a 2.5 gauge screwdriver. Let me move this out of the way. And because I am weird, I go over the top instead of coming around from underneath. And we're going to do 2 wraps of 10. Like so. And then I just push it down towards the end. Push it together there. And I just snip it off. And then we're going to do one more. And here we go. And just pop it down to push it together. And snip that down. Now I need to loosen these screws here. There's 4 on the top. Pop them through. It's really easy to build. It's just like building the Helio, because it's got the same deck as the Helio does. And as I said, I'll have to swap this over to another device to fire it because the ohms are too low for the MVP. I'm just using it to build on right now. And then I just take it over. I hold the bottom of the base and I push them over so that they're centered just a little bit in there. And then we're going to go over here and do that same thing with the other side and then snip the ends off. Like I said, it's a pretty easy build. If you've seen the Helio video that I did a couple months ago, it's the same thing, same concept. But the result when you vape on it is way different. And just pull it down, tighten it out, and push it over. So now let's clean it up a little bit here. Okay, now let me grab my other mod over here. I like building on the MVP because it's up high enough. Okay, get that on their top. I'm going to just pulse it. Takes a little bit to warm up because it is 26 gauge wire. Looks really good. And let me grab some cotton here. I'm going to use some Koga cotton in this. And it's just enough for each side. I make them about this wide. And then I just roll it on one end like such. And then I do what I call pop and tuck. I pop it through to where it's about halfway. I twist it and tuck it under. And then I pop this over. Tuck it down in with the back end of my tweezers. And do the same thing on the other side, just twist it, feed it through. Tuck it around. It's kind of like making a boat, gives it a little bit of an airy in there, airy area. I think I'm going to take this one and kind of ribbon fold it. And then you just tuck your cotton in like so. And then you just put your juice on. I've got some Hope's custard here. Whoop. Got a little bit overflow. That happens once in a while. And I also use the tip of my juice bottle to kind of get down in there. And there we go. And then you just let it fire up. And it is built. So I'm going to put the cap on. I kind of line it up so that when I push it down, it lines up right over that hole. So you have a hole in the inner for the airflow, and then you got your side airflow, and then the airflow in the top. You can shut it off or open it up by screwing your drip tip up and down. And there we go. So let's go back up top. So as you can see, guys, it's really easy to build the Plume Veil, and it's very easy to use. Got this at 0.5 with the Koga cotton, and I got some custard on there. Let's take a bite. Beautiful. With the 26 gauge wire, it does take a little bit longer to heat up, but the result is a nice, warm, clean vape. Have a great day, guys, and keep it vapey.